Hey guys, it's Lolo here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing something different. I'm just going to be talking. You won't see my face or anything like that. But I really wanted to jump on this hot topic today because of an artist, a Jamaican artist by the name of Spice. She actually came out like 2 days ago and showed a picture of her skin bleached. And when I tell y'all, I was so shocked. I was like, come on, man. Like you got to be kidding me. Bruh. Like, seriously, this like low-key broke my heart. I was like, what is going on, Spice? What is going on? Like, yeah, it was really bad. But she came out. She got like, when I went on her page, she only has like 2 photos up. I don't know if she does this on purpose, but yeah, so her skin is like completely light. Like you can literally say it's white. You don't even have to say light, it's white. So yeah, I was very disappointed the first time I saw this. And of course, you know me, I wanted to dig deeper into it and try to understand what is going on right now, because the internet was kind of confused and I'm just as confused for her to be coming out of nowhere with this. So as I got more into it, it just seemed a little off. Like, I'm like, yo, what is going on? Like, she just comes out and bleaches her skin. It was like she was black yesterday and now she's white today. Like, what's going on? So there was like some speculation of, you know, maybe this is something that, you know, this is fake, and you know, Spice does this at times. She be lying or whatnot, and it ain't real. And where's her tattoos? And, you know, all of this speculation, all this stuff is coming out. And then today she came out with this video, and it literally showed, you know, regular dark-skinned Spice, and then it showed white Spice. And I was like, oh, snap, like, okay, I see you, Spice. And basically her video or song, it was basically a way to shed light on colorism, which I thought was so important. I thought it was great that, you know, she is doing this. As you can see, it's literally 2 different spices, but 2 different spices. Y'all get it? 2 different spices. What's the flavor, Lolo? Anyways, I was just like, oh, thank God. Like, I really thought she bleached her skin. But this is to really show how far we have gone, how far we have come as, you know, a country, as a minority. That how far have we come to really be able to still have these roots, have these colorism roots, you know, rooted in us. And unfortunately, it really does go back to slavery. It starts off with, you know, like the slaves being in the homes with the white masters, right? And what would happen is that sometimes the masters would actually lay with the slaves and have kids with them, and they would have lighter skin. You know, of course they would have mixed babies, but the skin would be, of course, light. And as time would progress, these light-skinned slaves would actually have more of an advantage in the home than the darker-skinned slaves. They would put the darker-skinned slaves to work outside, okay, cooking in the sun, slaving outside with the crops and all of that, and then keep the lighter-skinned slaves in the homes because they were more favored. I guess it was a way to preserve the color, I guess, of the skin of the slaves, and they were just favored more. So they kept the lighter skinned slaves in the homes. And it's just that ideology that continues to be grounded in America today. Even when slavery ended, when blacks were able to get jobs and to be out more in the open and to be a part of society more, the lighter skinned blacks had more of an advantage. They were able to get jobs more. Okay, they were able to get into schools. They had, better consideration to get into schools, better consideration for jobs, for whatever it was. They had more of an edge. And even back in that day, they had like this brown paper bag rule. If you were darker than the brown paper bag, you weren't able to get you weren't able to get into certain groups, certain clubs, certain organizations, or whatever it was. But if you were the color of the brown paper bag or lighter, you were able to participate in some of these things that the darker skin complexions were not favored for. So unfortunately, this is what it's come from. This is where colorism has really taken its root, and this goes way back. This is slavery, but this is like white supremacist ideology. Because if we today are still favoring lighter skin complexions, we're still giving an edge to lighter skinned women, lighter skinned men, whatever it may be, because the ideology is the closer you are to the white skin, the better advantages you have, the more favorable you look to certain people. It's more pleasing. Unfortunately, that's how it is, but it's more pleasing to the eye because of this white supremacist ideology that was deeply rooted in us. When we see lighter skinned people, we automatically think that they are more pretty, that they're more beautiful, that they stand out more because they are lighter. But when you have darker skin complexions, it's looked as, yeah, she's straight, or, yeah, she alright, whatever. And then this is why our girls are bleaching. This is why we try to run away, we try to stay out the sun. You know what I'm saying? Even little things like that, we don't realize that all of that stems from colorism. And colorism is basically discrimination against darker skin complexions. If you want to put it in a straightforward definition, that's what it is. So it's even with little things like that, when I was younger, I used to be I don't want to go out into the sun because I'm going to get darker. Or I don't want to do this because I'm going to get darker. And then I was so foolish. And even when I was younger, a kid, I thought being in the sun would actually make me lighter. Since the sun gives light, I thought that being in the sun would actually make me lighter. And as I got older, I realized that the sun actually made you get darker. And that's when I wanted to stay out of the sun. And when we make little jokes oh, yo, I can't be in the sun, I'm already dark, or I can't be in the sun, I'm going to get darker. All of that it's really self-sabotaging thoughts. It's colorism. And we don't realize that, but we're not embracing ourselves when we say certain things like this. And sometimes I have to stop myself too when it comes to certain things like this. So we have to be on the lookout. We really have to be careful with what we say and, how we say certain things and what we're saying, because this ideology is deeply rooted in America. I'm really proud of Spice for bringing this out the way that she did. I don't know if it was a publicity stunt to get more followers. Those are the speculations right now about her for doing this. But honestly, whether it gained her followers or not, I don't care. The message was clear, and the message was a good message. Being able to be happy in the skin that you're in, and not allowing people to define who you are based on your skin complexion, or whatever it may be. Be happy with who you are. Love the skin that you're in, whether you're dark skin, whether you're light skin. This is not a video to shade or to shame light skins or brown skins, but we like dark skins, we need a little bit of uplifting too. Me, myself, as a dark skinned individual, I had my share of colorism. I had my share of struggles with colorism and not feeling like enough, or not feeling, pretty enough, or not feeling accepted enough. you know, and it's just a lot. Like, I just would want more celebrities to come out and call this out, and I would want more dark-skinned people and even light-skinned people, because this only works, this will only shed light if we do this in unity. We have to stop being separated. We have to stop this light-skinned, dark-skinned debate. Like, all of this is trash. Like, we have to throw it in the trash and keep it there, okay, because it's garbage. So I would want all of us to really come together and shed light on this issue and really talk about the issues of colorism and how it is destroying the Black community from the inside out. So, you know, I really appreciate what Spice is doing, and I really hope more people are coming out to talk about this issue. Because just as, you know, racism is important, colorism is just as important also. Not saying that, you know, not to minimize racism and to say that, oh, you know, like we should just focus on colorism. Like, all of that, it's all in that basket of discrimination. It's all in that basket. Like, we should focus on these issues and tackle them. And it starts from the root. Look at people in different ways. Look at people. We should be looking at each other in, you know, in ways, and appreciate people for who they are from the inside, and not focusing on color, because color should not be an issue. If you want to focus on how ugly or pretty somebody is, focus on their heart. Judge them by their character and judge them by their heart, but don't judge people by their skin color. So, I mean, that's all I got for today. This was different, and I kind of like it this way. Let me know if you guys, you know, like this different change that I did, and I'll definitely be coming back with more of these talks, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So please don't forget to like and subscribe, and, you know, be on the lookout. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Ladies, never forget that you are beautiful, lovely, attractive, courageous, and kind. I am dripping melanin with honey. I'm black without a